Iraqis out there watching, highly doubt about it. So the Terran is pretty much containing up the Protoss, and I think this could really be the end if Kobe doesn't actually you know, pull this off. And with this spreading of the tanks, it's actually really hard to get through. And I believe tanks got the more range than Colossus with the range upgrade. I'm not too sure, but so it's really difficult for the Colossus to. Plus the splash damage doesn't really do nearly as damage on tanks as Marines and Marines and Marauders, because tanks are pretty big and they're pretty spaced out even when you put them together, unlike infantry units. So we're gonna see what Kirby does here to save his natural. He's actually got a gold mine expansion going up, but unfortunately he scouts it outright. So Terran's pushing up with his tanks, and this will be very difficult thing to stop, I must say. I mean, let's see if he does any graviton beam. No, he's okay. He does do some, but I don't think this is going to be able to hold the entire thing off. Yeah, it's just too much, just too little, too late. Oh man, this thing's gonna salvage before he even dies. So he does get his money back also. So it's a horrible blow for Kobe. I mean, and he's got more Hellions going on, more tanks, more Vikings. This looks like it's pretty much over, or is it? We are going to see. So let's see how this second attack works out. Okay, so he's able to pull up a few tanks in the front line, but really just not enough phoenixes to deal with it, and the Colossus is going down really fast, and nothing can be done, actually, nothing at all to save this expansion. So this expansion is pretty much gone, and I'm surprised that he's stacked with so much mineral. Actually, he's using them now. But it will really help if he actually expands now while he's while he's ahead. And this is just too much tanks and Hellions to really deal with for anyone, to be exact. And let's just see how he deals with this. Okay, so we got the natural is pretty much gone, and look at this army of tanks. Oh, he's got actually all these phoenixes here which can grab something and kill them off one by one. Yes, and he does. So I think Terran actually really needs some anti-air now, and then this really could be game over, because without anti-air, I mean, these phoenixes could really, you know, make work of these Terran units. So he does have Vikings now, which I think Vikings are probably stronger than phoenixes in a one-on-one fight. But so if this goes down, this is pretty much GG. And by the looks of it, it is actually so Protoss player actually has a lot of phoenixes now. All of a sudden he has like 6 or 7 phoenixes with the charge lots and the immortals and coming from all direction. He's actually able to hold this off. This is gonna be quite interesting now. For those of you who don't know, immortals shield actually take up a lot of damage from siege tanks. The 100 shield can take up about like 10 hits. Especially with the upgrade, the tank attack only does about, I believe, 12 or 13 damage to the shield of the immortal. So immortals are extremely effective against tanks. I think they're quite underrated, to say the least. So let's just see what goes on here. Okay, so this combination of phoenixes, immortals, and charge lots against. Okay, so he sees that there's too many phoenixes, so he pulls them down. But graviton beam again, and these tanks are pretty much gone. So we can see the use of phoenixes has been really effective and really saved Cope there in this game, because he was pretty much game over. He had a gold expansion just starting, and his natural was just being completely decimated. But he's somehow able to just stay alive and come back. So Blue Terran is actually down to just one natural, and this one just it's not fully saturated. It just started up about a couple of minutes ago, so we're gonna see what happens here, because so these two Hellions just trying to do some harass, but really getting killed off by the Colossus and Zealot. So this expansion here is might actually go down as well, and this could be the turning point of the game, because if Terran player doesn't actually get enough units to stop this Phoenix force, they might get too large and really be difficult for him to stop, because he doesn't have much starport, so he can't really convert to battle cruisers at the moment. It's just too much of a economic sacrifice, I guess, economic conversion. So, oh my god, these Phoenixes are just basically ripping apart all these tanks. I seriously feel sorry for these tanks, because they're like, hey man, you can't beat me with like 20 of them, and they just get raped by Phoenixes. God, let's just have a look at the units lost tab. So Protoss has lost about 12.5k resources of units, and Terran has lost about 15k. Wow. Usually, you know, usually Protoss would be at an advantage even if they have lost the same amount of guys, because of just how much cheaper Terran units are generally. But this is really looking bad for the Terran player. I can't believe we actually might lose this. So what he's trying to do is trying to get some Hellions inside to the gold expansion to do some harass, but it's not gonna work with all these units just being warped and waiting for them to come in. So that's about like 800 minerals just gone. So this looks like pretty much it's over, because okay, so Terran player has actually gotten force now. This is quite interesting, and I think it's because he wants to counter Phoenixes, but with all the charge lots and the Colossus and Immortal, I'm not really sure how effective these fours are going to be. Plus, he's only down to one expansion, and he's really basically just stuck and trying to come back, but I'm not sure if this is going to be effective. So let's just see how this goes. Got the Colossus. Oh, Colossus, no, it's coming back. Okay, so there's 3 4s, 5 tanks, and a couple of Marines against about, let's just ask 2, 3. Oh my god, against 11 Phoenixes. These tanks are just gonna obliterate, and all these charge lots and Immortals, and this is gonna be very ugly. Let's see how this turns out. Oh god, just as I expected. So all these tanks and 4s are basically just getting destroyed, just completely, utterly destroyed. And this is definitely going to be game over, because Protoss player just lost about 3 or 4 Zealots in that last fight, and Terran player lost just about everything. Probably like 5 times the mineral spend. But yeah, this is really over. I mean, I never actually played a game where I won with Phoenixes, especially against the Terran, because usually you just don't go that many like Phoenixes against Terran. I'm not sure, not me anyway, but maybe some other pros. But yeah, so this is GG. Well, hope you guys enjoyed it.